Alright, this is the place I told you guys about. Private Biggs. Looks like the spooks got here first. Was it really worth leaving our regular path to come all the way out here? We're not patrolling today. Besides, if we don't find more supplies soon, we will be in trouble. Have you a better suggestion? I'm not the one that will have to tell Caleste we came here empty-handed. Shut your pie holes. Who knows what's lurking about here? Just look around and see if you can find anything useful. Check out the tutorial graphic above and move out. Well, thank you for that. And welcome to Vambrace. Your character can move left and right on the field. I mean, that's good to know. The command box on the bottom left displays your inactive options with the environment around you. The command box on the bottom right displays the inventory, bio, codex and map options. The inventory displays items your team is carrying. The map displays your current location, destination and the field encounters. The bio displays your team members' stats, skills, status, effects and equipped relics. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. This is your team's inventory. That was a weird way to actually present it to me. The scale icon represents Hellion, the currency used to buy and sell items. The scale icon represents capacity and indicates how much your team can carry before suffering an overweight debuff. Each section of your inventory categorizes items by the same type. More items can be sold to merchants or removed from your inventory. However, quest items will remain with you. Relics represented by the diamond icon may be equipped to improve stats or upgrade skills. Some quest items may also be equipped. Okay. Scrap metal. Leftover pieces of metal that can be repurposed for a variety of uses. Many denizens of Delark will be able to put this to good use. Wait 2. Filled with flint, gunpowder, thread and the essential tools for survival. Scroll of Consent provides Zaggorath's consent to move about freely in Delark to the surface. This gives me autonomy to move between Delark and Lycerin. This is the bio. Learn more about your team members, stats, skills, status effect and equipped relics here. Character's prowess in fighting. Sight and represents the character's ability to scavenge. Mercantry and represents the character's ability to negotiate with merchants. The eye icon indicates awareness and represents the individual's abilities to spot traps. The party's success is determined by the ally with the highest rating. Oh, then we just need one thief. On Watch represents the character's ability to care for the party while campaigning. Okay, party's equipment. So this is the formation button. I can dismiss party members, that's good to know. Private Biggs, an experienced fighter hardened by dangerous expeditions around the world. An experienced fighter hardened by dangerous expeditions around the world. I mean, they are so unique. A saboteur who excels at reconnaissance missions where the stakes are high. If you say so. So I can go from here to here and here to here, okay? A door. I like how incredibly confused he is that a thing opens to show up a new room. Press E, okay. Is it locked? Open it already and keep your guard up. Okay. A red X on the interaction icon means you can neither access the area nor engage with the object. Okay, why do I need to hold the button? Oh, I get it. Certain objects. I see. I found something. Looks like a chest of some sorts. Well, what are we waiting for? Okay, here goes. I forgot how to open it. Well, you truly are a brilliant commander. It's a miracle I've survived this long in the company of fools. Well, yes, she is kinda right. Just press and hold the button. Okay. Can click on you. So, let's see. I guess I can just hover over it and it will tell me which one was scythe. I'm gonna assume it's this one. I mean, it's a chest. You can't actually hide anything in it. It's a chest, unless it has a double. You know, never mind. Let's just continue. One man's junk is another man's treasure. Leftover pieces of metal that can be repurposed for a variety of uses. Rope and thread. Many denizens of Delark will be able to put this to good use. Yes, we already read that. All Mother's Rosary can only be equipped by Dragoon and a Fencer. Maximum health plus 11. Changes Flourish to play. These chests are different from the ones back in Dana. Forget the chest. Try checking your inventory and character bios, as indicated in the bottom right corner of the screen. So, what to do with you? You can pray, strike, heal cells, plus 4 health, and receive inspiration status for combat for 2 turns. Okay, what about you? True damage to 2 mid-ranged targets. We don't know what true damage means, but I'm gonna assume it's something like aggregated damage. Deal combat damage to 1 short-range target and massive true damage to 1 long-range target. Flying Shuriken. Okay, let's move on. So you can actually open them out space as well. It's freezing out here. You think the spooks are getting close. Did you forget to bring Geistermurter again? We should keep going. No use going back the way we came in. Stay put for too long and they'll catch up. Remember, if your health or vigor drops to 0, we'll be the ones spooking in this place. Let's go. I feel uneasy. This place gives me the creeps. The yellow bar indicates vigor. A character will also die if vigor drops to 0. Stress and exploration. Really? Interesting. You gain flourish point through critical action bonuses and finishing turns during combat. Accumulating enough will activate your flourish. Infrasonic Totem. You spring a trap that spreads infratronic waves, causing you a strange tension. Head tremors. Okay. High awareness. Do we have that? No. Traps are a dangerous feature. Okay. Your party leader or the entire team could incur damage for the activated trap. Characters with high awareness will warn your party of imminent danger and allow you to avoid unexpected casualties from traps. Characters with low awareness will trigger traps more easily. Some actions with probability of failure. When you see this green script, it means your attempt was a success. The red script means the action failed and you will incur a penalty. The grey script means you missed and the enemy has evaded your attack, okay? And blue means a critical hit. Your action's effects have been maximized. So right now she is the most useful character we have. Sarge. I just saw something move in the distance. Get your weapons ready and think fast. Let's make sure we all get home today. I am ready. So what are those creatures? You have encountered hostile enemies. Your team is located on the left and the enemy team is positioned on the right. Each team has 4 slots rising in Valor, and the center of the team's character has the slot icon denoting their space. The bottom bar displays turn order using the character hub. A slot icon, a high awareness, gives a character an advantage in initiative. If 2 characters have the same awareness, the one positioned in front will get the initiative. When a character's icon reaches this point, it is his or her turn to take action. Normal skills are your character's default abilities. The flourish is powerful but needs to be charged by accumulating flourish points. I see. Using guard helps your character defend themselves at the cost of 1 of vigor, and is a useful way to defend against powerful enemy flourishes. You may even get a flourish point. Your character may also pass their turn. Why? You cannot use items or change relics during combat, however you may check the map and bio for the benefit of planning your next move. Formation allows you to rearrange your team in the heat of combat. Runaway is also a good option for avoiding combat. Right, so first you, then one of them, then you. There are 3 different range tabs for every skill: short range, medium range and long range. Short range skills are only available while positioned in the first and second slot and can only target enemies in the first or second slot. Mid-range can be used in any position but can only target enemies in the first and second slot. And long-range skills can be used in any position and can target any enemy position. Okay, choose your target. So right now I can use this weapon only on you. Right, so... That was cool. I see. Well, that was fun. Let's go forward. Perhaps we'll find someone else to kill, or maybe someone else to negotiate with. Private Bix, I told you guys I had a bad feeling about this place. Well, yes, you did indeed say something like that. Or did he? I mean... Whatever. You're the one that insisted we come out here to begin with. By all means, continue quarreling amongst yourselves if you want to be ice pops. We have the spoils we came for, and it's colder than the witch's set out here. I, for one, am ready to return. Hold up, guys, I see a body. Looks like a girl. Who is it? I don't know. Can't click on her. She's not from Darag. I don't recognize her, and no other scavenging team came up today. Well, we can help her now. Search the body. Seriously, you search her. Wait, she's still breathing. Okay, very quickly grab one of those clubs that are lying around and hit her on the head a couple of times so you'd make sure that you can take her stuff. We should help her. Who knows how long she's been out here. Or, you know, the stick. Never mind. You want to bring her back? Are you mad? I like you already. We have no clue who she is. She could be with a green flame, for all we know. She doesn't look like one of them. And, you know, if she looks kind of different than them, that can't possibly mean that she's a spy. We can't risk compromising Delaroc's location. Celeste will give our heads. And what if she knows how to cast a strange magic? We don't have to worry about that. She's unconscious, Captain Lenliv. Oh, Captain Lenville shall decide her fate. I thought she was talking about the other guy. Looks like it's your lucky day, girl. Yes. You get to spend all after...
I once read a man would have to go below the waves to understand the true scale of an iceberg. Reminds me of you, dear father. I confess I never really knew you. After all, how does one get the measure of a man when there's so much beneath the surface? Nevertheless, I owe my survival of Zumurud's blistering deserts and the wild forests of Sylvia to your training. When I was summoned home to Edina, in order to read your last will and testament, I didn't know what to expect. I suppose it comes as no surprise. You remained a mystery, even in death. I now find myself beckoned to the dwarven realm of Darkheim by the encrypted journal and ancient relic you left behind, on an expedition to the cursed city of Eisenair for answers you never provided. I shall not be daunted. My determination is equal to the task at hand. If, as you say, this Vambrace is the key to entering that forbidden city, I will find what I seek. My journey has been difficult. Since the Vambrace entered my possession, I have been plagued by unsettling dreams of a ghostly blade, cutting me down.
Split into chapters, are we? Well, this makes things a little bit easier. I'll just have to look at every chapter separately and decide what it's doing right and what it's doing wrong. My head. Okay, apparently she's the main character. So I'm going to assume that girl is not her name. Glad you can join us, Sleeping Beauty. Yes, be a dick. See how that goes for you. Who are you? Let's make this clear. I am the one asking questions here. You can start with your name. Lyric. Okay. Evalia Lyric. Well, when you put that name for it, it sounds less stupid. I am Landville, Esquire. You're lucky we found you. A moment later and you'd be another piece of frozen decor, gracing the streets. I must have fainted. I have never felt a chill like this before. We are unfortunately all acquainted with it here. Celeste had half a mind to leave you up there. Good for you, she's not calling the shots, and I was feeling generous. Up there. So we are underground. Okay. Looks like I've got a sharp one on my hands. I took the liberty of scraping your stuff, a bunch of climbing gear and a strange book nobody can read. Explain. Well, you see, there are these things different civilizations speak. It's called languages. I came seeking answers about my father, the late Dr. Nicolo Lyric. I traveled here from Edena with his journal. Right. Everyone knows nobody goes in and nobody ever comes out of Isenir. Isenir, you mean I'm here? I actually made it inside the city. Suppose for a moment I entertain your absurd story. How the hell did you get past the Frostfell? That barrier around the city. I walked through it. Enough of this nonsense. Okay. You think I haven't seen what happens when someone touches it? Instant death. The only freaks wandering the surface are either spooks, mad survivors, or the green flame. You're not dead, and as far as I can tell, you're still sane. So, let's cut through the corpse. What is your connection with the green flame? I don't know them. Well, yeah. Okay, I didn't read that because I thought if I click on the yellow text I will actually get some information. So they are the ones responsible for this frozen curse. I can assure you I'm not with them. I just got here. You are serious, aren't you? Or delusional? Just saying. Well, imagine my surprise to learn that some Edani decided to take a leisure stroll on the surface. Listen, I have a matter of great urgency. I'm looking for an individual named Zaquard. Do you know of him? There is nothing left for us to discuss right now. But I am feeling generous today, so I'll tell you what. I'm giving you tentative permission to move about Delaric until I figure out what to do with you. That is... Delaric, okay. You both are acting kind of weird. I'm just gonna say that. If she's imprisoned because you suspect that she might be a spy, then perhaps you shouldn't let her stroll around the city. But I'm curious to see where this goes. Oh, that's the name of our lovely, a door deep below Isenir. Welcome to paradise. You're just letting me go. There is nowhere to run, so you'd best make yourself at home. In fact, take this. You'll need some if you want to survive down here. Ooh, money. The code is Helion, and it is the only currency worth anything down here. Consider it a little welcome gift. I've never seen paper money. I mean, sure. Try anything funny and you're dead, in a cell or right back on the surface where we found you. We clear. Crystal. I am famished. Is there anything to eat down here? You can run while you're in Derrick by pressing the shift button. Codex Aluminius. It's separated into two sections, the codex and the journal. Change the book to view the journal. It contains details on your current mission and goal. Press left and right to move between the completed and working mission sections. Lilith inherited the codex from her father. Unlock its encrypted pages to learn more about the world, its history, and other mysteries. Press left to toggle between codex categories. Press down to check the pages within. Change book to view the journal. It contains details on your current mission and goals. Well, thank God you're keeping a journal, otherwise I had no idea what actually you're doing here, so thanks for that. Press left and right to move between completed and working mission sections. The Outlander, exit the prison, find somewhere to eat. My dearest daughter, I pray to the All Mater has kept you in good health. If you are reading this, then I am already gone. Okay. I bequeath you the entirety of my estate and this Vambrace. I know you have questions. The answers you seek will not be found in Indena. You hold now my Codex Illuminatus. Its encrypted pages have been scattered throughout Iserneer. Should you desire the truth, I beg you follow these instructions, equip this relic, and enter the cursed city. The Vambrace will protect you. Find my lost pages and seek the one named Zakard. Your father, Nicolo, lyric. Right. Your progress has been saved. Oh, so it saves automatically when you go here. The captain is finished with you, eh? That was fast. Please wait here while I process your paperwork. Ooh. More money? Well, that's gonna be incredibly quick, I bet. How to keep your body warm. Step 1, make fire. Step 2, stand in front of the fire. Step 3, be warm. Well, this place is filled with intelligent people, I guess. We know how fire works. Are you burning down chairs? I mean, you know that... never mind. Again. Why, hello there. Keep your distance from her, or you're bound to lose a limb. That is Isabel Salazar. Ah yes, the most normal of names. Salazar. The woman knows black magic. Consider yourself warned. I can't place her, but for some reason she looks so familiar. The Frostwind howls around you. Your presence here will bring much anguish. Right. Save your fortunes for someone who wants to hear them, witch. Fortune favors those with the wits to heed her call. Don't disappoint. Your paperwork is done. Scram before we change your mind. I have a feeling that you let me go because you don't have any cells left. Best keep your distance from her, lest you get hexed. The witch knows black magic. Consider yourself warned. Wow, the first thing I need to do is find someone who is wielding a mace. Okay, are we gonna find any Pokemon in here? So you're gonna save my progress every time I walk past something. You know, you don't need to have the words, just a simple spinning disc on the upper right or left corner will suffice. Right, so apologies, Outlander. I cannot permit visitors to pass unless they are injured or have the paper's permission. Oh yeah, well, I can push you. Are you drinking blood back there? Can I speak with the one on the foreground? No? Okay. Turned back civilians are not allowed in here. Okay, next. The Eldrick Library. Who knows what scatters the ancient leather-bound tomes hold? Hello, old man. You look ugly. Do you need some fashion advice? No time to talk. I'm in the middle of some very important research now. Who is this old man? The book in his library look ancient. Please do not touch anything in here. These stones are very delicate. And we don't want them to be burned. You found a page of the Codex. Now that's interesting. Let's take a look, shall we? The All Mother's Cosmic Plate. In the beginning there was the void, a silent and vast expanse of emptiness. It is undisturbed state. Nothing could be. The Old Mother discovered the entirety of the void. In a moment of caprice, she endeavored to craft something from nothing. She struck the expanse, caused colossal wave throughout the void. Thus chaos was created from nothing. From it, the grasp of the aspects of power, passion and freedom, and added them to her cosmic palette. Bird of Archons. She fashions halos from light, and her eyes are affixed for those who hate of the Archons. Bidding them to Lynara, she bestowed them with a gift of sight. Beyond that, they have witnessed all to come, ever since. This guy is a real bookworm. I mean, it's a library. She flayed the colossal wave into ripple patterns. Thus order was created from chaos. From order she grasped the aspects of knowledge, discipline and restraint, and expanded her cosmic palette. She used it to reshape the void. She said, kindling within the innumerable stars, scattered dust and worlds, and dispersed them into the void. This complete, she brished with flame eternal, and every star ignited, lightening the void and piercing the darkness. This recreated void she named the cosmos. I mean, these rooms aren't that big, so I might as well not run through them. Do you know where you are, human? Get back where you belong. Okay. Wow, are these... I heard stories about these machines out. I've never seen one up close. Gur kuga kuga gur. Looks like a real thin man. I wonder how it works. I know! I'm gonna poke him until he falls apart and then I can reverse engineer him. You found the page of the Codex. Let's read it, shall we? Golems. These large constructs were created by the famous dwarven inventor, Vosung, with the help of matriarch Talindra. These automatons possess bodies of highly precise clockwork engineering. Part of their bodies are meticulously crafted from Sylvani ironwood. A hedge magicked apple sprouts veins and thread throughout the machinery and brings the golem to life. While golems can respond to commands and perform basic actions, they are incapable of complex thought and interactions. So you're saying that they are dumb, big, and can work? Well, golems. I can't tell whether it's broken or resting. Well, considering that it's made of tree, I don't think it's resting. You can store items from your inventory here. Really? I already have a cabinet? You can access the items you've stored from a cabinet located in Vosug's workshop, and the market as well. Okay. They can do some pretty complex tasks. Yes, hit iron with hammer. So complex. Hi, thin man. How are you today? I think they understand me, but don't seem too bright. Huzzah! Be amazed! There are no other technical marvels like them in this world. Yeah, they are quite remarkable. Did you make these yourself? My name is Volsuk, that's not what I asked. And this is my workshop. Yup, my faithful servants are the handiest. Have you ever met a golem before? This place is incredibly loud, I have to say. Golem. I am not surprised. You humans don't have the same knack for engineering we do. There is a lot of complex tech running underneath the hood of these thin men. The inside compartment is made out of trails of... Well, you're quite a handyman, aren't you? So how do they work? The superior golems are powered by my special brand of engineering and a bit of Sylvia hedge magic. They run on enchanted apples. Too bad Talindra won't help me anymore. Now, if you excuse me, I have work to do. Okay. so I didn't have to take my equipment from a chest or anything. I'm just gonna assume that these guys have no idea what they are doing. You're that outlander Scourge brought down. What are you doing here? Laville let me go. What was he thinking? You may be free now, but you're still not permitted here. Step away. Well, so the codex pages are bringing me some lore. That's a marketplace, I guess. Foxier Market. Hold, you're not permitted to be roaming around here. Calm yourself, good sir. This is my dear friend. Do you not recognize her? Another girl, eh? A trick bastard. I still need to check her papers, though. No need to bother. I can personally vouch for her. After all, a friend of mine is a friend of the Nord Venture Company. Alright, go on. Who is the smooth talker? Sure. What gorgeous eye you have. Maharam Relic Hunter Extraordinaire, at your service. Sorry, but isn't that just a fancy way to say that you're a thief of the antiquities? You offend my sensibilities with such boarded words. I'm merely a humble adventurer who got stuck in the wrong place at the wrong time. Thanks for defending me at the market gate. My name is Lyric. Why did you help me, anyway? I have a quick ear, milady. Life here can be difficult for an outlander unfamiliar with the strange ways. Ah, forgive me, you must be famished. Allow me to take you to the market. That's one offer I won't refuse. Come then, follow me. Well, isn't he a cunning guy? Well, he's a fox, I assume. I don't know anything about these creatures yet. Hello, Yasel. This is Lyric, my dear friend since today. She gawking at me. So, huh? That's a pretty name. How can I help you two today? Do you have anything to eat? I can pay in gold. Or paper money, they give you some. We don't use gold here, milady. Don't you have any Hellion? Hellion. The Foxier traditionally burnt it as an offering to our ancestors. It's now the currency of choice for spooks. You mean this, right? Lanvin gave me some. Great. Shall we make a deal? Anything in particular you're looking for? Survivors of the Sober Rate conduct trade using a paper currency called Hellion. You need to scavenge and sell supplies you found on the field to earn more. Switch between the shopwares and your inventory to buy and sell items. Mercantry represents your ability to negotiate with merchants. More options and rare items will appear in the shop if you have a high mercantary stats. Okay, what do you eat here? Splint. Set pesky broken bones to aid the healing process. Cures fractured and spiritual. Gecko tail skull. It tastes good, but it isn't very nutritious. Sylvani tea. A tea brewed from the highland leaves of Sylvia. A great way to sober up and Recuperate. Cures befuddled and hypothermia. Ew. Centerpiece stick. The syrupy concoction smooths the throat and brings out the music in your voice. Cures hoarse and sleepy. So it's basically coffee. A stimulant, a roast and consciousness of weary travelers. Cures faint and hallucinations. Naziri Firebrew. An infamous Naziri drink. Turns all the way down. It keeps your body warm and gives you liquid courage. Cures terrified and frostbitten. So this is whiskey. Fur vest. This basic vest shields you from elements and maintains your warmth. Cool. I'll be seeing you around. Stop right there. Lady Celeste, what brings you to our quiet corner of Dowrick? What are you doing out here, prisoner? Mayhaps there is a misunderstanding. Shut your mouth, Marham. Guards, arrest her. Sure. I honestly didn't think you'd make it when we dumped you in that cell. Celeste, right? Lanville mentioned your team fondly. Save the pleasantries, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Regardless, you have my thanks. You received no charity from us. My team found you on the street. Though you might be a Green Flame agent, we couldn't interrogate. Good intel is hard to come by nowadays. I understand everyone is suspicious, but I already told Lanville I have no connection to those people. Am I to believe you're just a wizard into Isaiah? Ridiculous. The frostfell surrounding this city kills anything that touches it. We have Isabel to thank for that wretched gift that keeps giving. I just saw her in the prison. What does she have to do with all of this? You can stop playing coy. I'm not buying your act, lady. If what Lanville said is true, I'm the first person to enter this city in years. Nobody outside has the slightest clue of what's happening here. Want to know what really happened? We were the fools that got caught in the middle of a civil war. Between who? Tensions between the dwarves and the drifters is as old as the city itself. We never imagined Incenari would devolve into a total chaos. The Green Flame had been here, stoking tensions for months, if not years. When the time came, they realized the moment and orchestrated a deceptive coup. In whose name? The King of Shade. He cursed this place and keeps an iron grip on it, but I'm sure that's no surprise to you. After all, you show up now. That's convenient. Maybe Lanville believes your little sob story, but you're not fooling me. You have the wrong idea about me. I came here in good faith. Too bad. You're marching right back to that prison cell, and you're gonna learn to get real cozy with that witch fired of yours. Okay, friend. Private Waggy. Ma'am, we have a problem. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? There is a math rate in Delagrec. What? How is that possible? It's at the ascending room. Please come. Just my luck. Don't think this changes anything. You're coming with me. Why not just toss me in prison? Could the rumors about the math rates be true? Everybody stand back. I mean, we're a little bit stacked up here. Just one grenade and we are all dead. That's not an ordinary spook. It's gone mad. Wog! Butcher spook, okay. Watch out. I mean, she has a shield, right? Celeste, what's going on here? Captain, it appears some spooks hitched a raid on Derek in the Ascent Rune. Who was on duty? We lost 2 souls here. There are no witnesses as to how they got in, sir. We arrived a moment too late. Lyric stopped it. Is that so? I guessed your theory that she was with the Green Flame didn't age well. What say you now? Why? Sir, we shouldn't jump to any conclusions. Nonsense. We should jump to conclusions given any opportunity. That's the new law, I just come up with it. Nonsense. Get these men to Silvani Healing Hall and be discreet about it. We don't need to cause an unnecessary panic and post some guards on the surface. Lyric, meet me in the war room at the Guardian's barracks. There is someone who would like a word with you. I mean, that fight was easy. Okay, so we don't actually need to go right in front of the door. We can just walk into a circle and it will open up. So, let's enter this place, see if we can find any more codex pages. Halt! These are the shanties. I'm afraid I cannot allow you through unless you have the proper documents, stranger. I mean, I could probably go past him. Naziri camp. Step back, Outlander. The Naziri have heard whispers of your arrival here. Just because you've been released doesn't mean you can freely wander here. I am honestly curious about this world. It seems incredibly interesting. Welcome to the headquarters of the Alliance Guardians. Our mission is to maintain order in Derect until we discover a solution to this crisis. Yes, I am forced to say that every time someone walks through that door. Hello. Nord Venture Company. The Nord Venture Company is the foxier merchant group under the control of the Arsari Emperor. It was formed soon after the discovery of the mainland and has been operational for centuries. It deals in trading in a variety of goods that range from Zumurudi spices, Edani textiles, Silvani woodworks and fruit, and dwarven technology. Authority in this company is divided between regional heads, who carry golden seals issued by the Emperor. The company also employs a formidable fleet and military force of thousands. So does that... I'm not very sure. Lanvi said you've come. You're waiting for you. Please, proceed. Proceed if you have something to discuss with Celeste. Word of the wise, though, she doesn't waste time with idle small talk. Then we have nothing to talk about. Small talk is my entire life right now. We have brokered a tenacious truce between the Crown Loyalists and the Drifters. The place feels like it's about to explode. Captain Essequer once saved my life during a surface mission. I owe him a huge debt of gratitude and would greatly pledge myself to his service. The captain is fiercely loyal to his soldiers. You won't find a more honorable man walking in the 5 realms. This chamber belongs to our leader, Commander Zarak Venture. It is strictly off limits. Well, I guess we're gonna be able to see them once we discover who they are and how they look. Cool. Naziri Camp. The Naziri Camp is a drow settlement in the southwest corner of Darak. The day-to-day dealings with the encampment is overseen by Sitara. However, actual authority over the drow and their militiant shadowmancers and blood mages lies with the Shadowbrand. Most survivors regarding drow culture as strange or barbaric tend to steer clear of the camp, and then find the resistant and the residents genuinely unwilling to suffer their ignorance and lack of superstition. I have a question, can I? Okay. Let me be clear, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I was saying this to you. It looks like I'm the least of your worries around here. I don't know how you got through the Frostfell, but my gut is telling me something is off. You may be in Lanville's good grace, but respect is earned in my book. Good, that makes both of us. What? I've got my eyes on you. Well, I can teach you to respect me. Okay. Edena. Much of mankind's culture has been shaped by conflict. The human realm is a vast land composed of several population kingdoms, constantly tilting for dominance. Political and military authority at Edena is concentrated in the country's major noble houses. These families have ancient roots and many can trace their ancestry back to the land's original tribes. The power struggles between these houses are also a daily source of gossip and intrigue within the individual kingdoms. I honestly do like the codex, it explains the story quite well. Ascending Room. The Ascending Room is a marvel of ancient dwarven engineering. The room functions as a lift that ferries passengers from Delrek to the surface of Isenrir. It follows a complicated network of tunnels underground that serve to conceal the room's final destination. This renders Delrek's location virtually impossible to find unless it is accessed via the Ascending Room. Despite the machine's age, it is far more advanced than most modern technology in Ethera. The knowledge used in this construction has been long lost to the dwarves. I mean, you could have said a culture that doesn't wish to share its technological marvels or whatever. The Etheran Alliance. Rising from the ashes of the Temple Wars, the Kingdom of Ethera pulled their resources together and established a Guardian Alliance, a tenacious diplomatic alliance of 5 countries and 3 cities. Its purpose was threefold: to organize a concerning means of rebuilding their kingdoms, to prevent future wars, and mitigate damage from the Colossi. The alliance is composed of 3 distinct branches: the Chancellery, the Conclave, and the Guardians. Keep pressing tab to close the book. Honestly, I do like the music of this game. Pretty gloomy. The Guardians are composed of soldiers recruited from across the 5 realms and 3 cities of Ethera. Our efforts have Earth in the new era of peace over the world. Our priority now is to stop the Shade King. We need to find a safe way to evacuate the survivors to Eisenair. Fortunately, our inability to bypass the Frost Foe has stiffed our efforts. The Frost Foe has kept you trapped here this entire time. It's an enchanted barrier surrounding Eisenair. Anyone who touches it instantly frozen to death. Frozen faces are getting erected inside the city too. This is the city map. Looks like the Guardians have profiled the most important people of the city. A new frost fence has cut off access to the supplies we need at the Ghost Bazaar. The situation is dire, but we're still trying this under wraps. The last thing we need is a panic. We'll have to conclude Balthazar to find another brow through. He always manages to find something. No cortex pages here.
Yes.
I don't know how it happened, sir, but we are making every effort. Lyric, glad you could join us. I'd like to introduce you to our esteemed leader, Zerocard Ventru. Zakard, I set out in search of you months ago. I can hardly believe you're standing here now. Do you have eyes? I'm curious. Oh, please excuse me. Apologies for my interruption. I'm just pleased to make your acquaintance, sir. Please call me Zaquard. The captain just informed me of your unusual arrival. I have a lot of questions, but they'll have to wait. Yes, I am sorry to cut out this introduction shortly, but we have an ongoing situation. Isabel Salazar escaped her cell and left Delarak. She murdered our guards and allowed a mad raid into Delarak, putting many lives at risk. And I just saw her briefly while having my papers done. She even spoke to me as I was leaving. What? She hasn't spoken in years. Do you remember what she said? I didn't pay much heed to her at the time. Who is she? That witch is one of Shade King's prime lieutenants. If she gets away, she will compromise Delarak's location. If that happens, nothing will save us. Then forgive me for asking, but why aren't you pursuing her right now? We tried, we were unable to follow her through the frost fence. She used her magic to bypass it. Frost fence. They are smaller barriers conjured from the same magic as the frost fell. The green flames use them to limit our access. Certain sectors of Eisenair, they too are deadly to our touch. But that wouldn't be an issue for you, would it, Lyric? Sir, it is true, I walked through the Frostfell. I can do so through the power of this Vambrace, but you already knew that, didn't you? How did you come into possession of this artifact? My late father left it to me. His final letter bid me to seek you out. In this cursed place. My Vambrace, he said, was the key to coming here. It allowed me to bypass Frostfell harmlessly. Would your father happen to be the esteemed Dr. Nicholas Relic? Okay, you thought that Lyric is just an ordinary name there, right? One and the same. How could you possibly know that? I mean, he obviously has heard of him, and I'm surprised you were tossed in prison and he wasn't the one interrogating you if he knew your father, honestly. He's a renowned explorer, and his research on the Archons is unsurpassed. I am well versed on his work. Now, before me stands a woman bearing his namesake and carrying a relic of archonic design. Even I can connect the dots. You recognize this thing. I do like the wolves on their shoulders with the blue eyes. They look pretty cool and kinda creepy. It is called Vambrace, a powerful relic indeed. I'm not sure Lyric realizes the value of what she possesses. If all you say is true, then she should give it to us. We could use it to turn the tide against the King of Shades. It's not that simple. I can't remove it. I've tried anything short of cutting off my arm. No worries, we have swords, we can try that. Lyric, you seek answers and I'm willing to help you, but our priority now is finding Isabel. Would you be willing to lead a party past the first fence to find her? This isn't my first tracking mission, I'll help, but when I come back, we need to talk. You need a place to prepare before deploying. Take the Scroll of Contempt and tell Helga at the Last Lady Inn I send you. She'll make sure you have a space. My scouts inform me Isabel was moving north, towards the entertaining district. We will send some guardians with you to the surface to help, of course. If you're looking for spell swords, you might have some luck at the recruitment board. In the meantime, I'll make sure the ascending room is set for your next destination. Leave it to me. So is this supposed to be a secret door? The Guardians are military composed of soldiers from Modena and the free cities of Ethera. They undertake expeditions and extended campaigns on behalf of the Alliance. Their purpose is to maintain peace and stability across the realm. Leadership and management over the military arms of the Alliance is divided between 10 generals, 2 from each of the 5 kings. I've learned to appreciate these quiet moments. It feels like the calm before the storm of doing our next surface run. Keep it happy. This is a bloody maze. Oh, I see, I was here before. Right. Well, you look old and somewhat evil. Hey girl, over here. I don't know how I could miss you, you're the only guy who has fox ears and dressed in robes. I am pretty busy right now, then I'll keep it brief. I am Maru Han, the acting director of the North Venture Company. I read dictator for a moment there. In Dockheim, I heard rumor Landville was assembling an expedition to the entertaining district. Is it true? Words travel fast around here, doesn't it? There are a few activities while away in the hours of Derek, and the gift of the gap has always been my specialty. Well, your sources were right, but the original expedition was cancelled and I'm leading the new one myself. Then I have a special request. There is an item of great importance to me. The entertainment district, the merchant Manduk, is currently possessing it. And what is this item? And who is Manduk? A golden seal called Osake. It is granted by Asandlei, Emperor of the Confounder's legitimacy, to its owner, to conduct business on behalf of the North Venture Company in Dakiem. Manduk was the company's former chief. Okay, for a very secretive item, you shouldn't have told me what it is and what it can do. This doesn't seem like something worth risking my lives over. Risk brings reward. Fetch me the seal and I will ensure you get the finest deals in Derek. You need my help if you are planning regular expeditions to the surface. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for it, but I am not making any promises. The merchant's fate has already been sealed. It is of little use to her, but it is priceless to me. I'll be seeing you around. Right, so this is where I'm going to end the first episode. Thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.